Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Anna, and this is the reading for Wednesday, Thursday, the 15th and the 16th. And welcome, and thank you for joining us, joining me here. If you didn't get to see the previous video for the beginning of the week. So today we'll discuss the journey of the ego, number 15, which is traditionally associated with the devil, okay, and 13, release, okay, and release is death. So we've got devil and death, but they're reworded to mean ego and release. There is positive, of actually a very, I don't get a negative anything feeling from this, being that the oracle card here is a very positive oracle card. Oracle card is the number 22 of the book. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. So the ego, Archangel Raphael. This card reads false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. What I'm getting here is negative or fear-based thoughts. Now, if you watch the previous video, we discussed about the dreamer, you know, the fool who goes through the portal and reevaluates things from the past and brings forth new perspective. You gain new perspective, become a little bit wiser, and so on and so forth. The ego in the past, because this is the card representing the things that we need to evaluate in our past, thus indicate that there has been a tremendous negative or fear-based thoughts, okay, and these can be thoughts that are have been sort of imprinted onto you or into your mind from your very own family members. You know, you're growing up with that fear-based thinking, and you know what I like to say is fear interferes. Fear interferes, okay, and that's the message that will anchor the reading for today. I'll try not to make this so long-winded as the previous my previous video. But yes, fear interferes, and let that be the mantra for today and tomorrow. And any time you feel that you're afraid of what may happen or whatever, you know, fear interferes. Okay, so we need to. This is a false sense of entrapment. The fear interferes. The angels are here to protect you. Again, this individual is encased in an oval, almost like he's about to step out the portal. So when the dreamer was stepping into the portal, and this one is stepping out, and there's a lot of little symbols here, but really I am focusing on the portal again. I'm not focusing on all this other stuff, okay? Because it's not relevant right at this moment to the reading. That portal, stepping out of the portal, letting go of these the ego, okay, the ego from the past, okay. Also, any individuals who because of their big ego have negatively impacted you in the past, okay. So it's learning to identify that yes, this individual is really ego-based, proclaiming that. You don't have to give them a call, but just proclaim it within yourself, understand it, accept it, and move on, because fear interferes. And whoever that ego person was, that manipulator, that's what the devil card is. I know it's called ego, but this is it represents the devil, and it whoever that was, just let go of that person. You don't need to be chained down to that individual, nor do you need to be chained down to the way that person treated you in the past, okay? Fear interferes, so let go of that. And because of that, we come upon release, letting go for real. Release reads the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. The death card. It is the end of something, and it's in a positive light that we end. We fear interferes. We let go of the situations and the people. We gain new perspective. We move on. We learn, and we release. We release. Okay. So that ends that situation in particular. Okay. And there is a sense of that spiritual transformation that comes from you know, some people say spiritual transformation, you become wiser, whatever you want to call it. You call it what you want to call it. I don't want to impose any new age phrases or anything to anyone. You know, you call it what you want to call it, okay? But ending that all together, we move on. We become a bit wiser, and we release those things. We leave it in the hands of the Creator, and we move on. Okay, there is a sense of discovery. Again, we've got the discovery element, that going into the past, discovering something that we didn't realize, or realizing something that we just totally overlooked, right? Number 22, the book. And it says the book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better. A mystery. A book is knowledge in Lenormand. Book is knowledge, right? And it's also research. It's looking into something, maybe looking back through your journals. So, you know, if you have a dream about something, now we're going back to the dreams, and you get this little snippet that comes up from a certain point in your life, and you are a journaler, maybe you can go back to the journal from that time, reread whatever you wrote, and maybe you will gain the knowledge that way. But however way you do it, whether it is a journal or not, is still a sense of research, a personal research, okay? The information, the discovery affects you positively. It's for the better, okay? So there you have it. Positive stuff. Where the book is telling us to research, to find the information that we need. The ego card is saying, you know, the fear interferes. Okay, that's what that is all about. Fear interferes. Find out what is the thing that caused the fear. Let it go. Release. Okay, and that's it. And we move on. There you have it. Hope this reading helps you personally in the next day or two, or however long, whether you see this today or tomorrow or a year from now. Have a blessed next 2 days, and I will see you back on Friday for the weekend reading. Bye bye.